morning. I don't know for everyone who's watching. So today I'm continuing working on this creature. Last week I finished giving this creature a name as I don't know, some ostrich, but I think okay, so this week, today I'm not sure about that. Still I want to keep this like goofy face for him, and I will work on some details and probably some posing as well, since I want to give him some goofy pose as well. Because, you know, I hate default poses. It's just super boring. So yeah, any questions, let me know. By the way, guys, today after my stream there will be a new episode of ZBrush Masters, and as far as I remember, today's guest is Marco Buffet, the guy from Chaos Masons. So make sure you don't miss his episode. me well because today I'm silent. Yes, I see what you. No, music shouldn't be loud. It's just me. Today I'm not loud like usually. You know, usually I'm super funny and super loud, but today is not that day. I'm sorry for that. Hi. No, there is no references, no sketches for this guy, and usually I don't have any. From time to time I use some specific references, like, I don't know, for if I do something more human-like, I'm looking at some anatomical references, maybe some pose references, but when I'm working on some not existing creatures like this one, I don't use anything, and basically I'm not sure if you can use anything for this. I was thinking about adding some head from existing animal, but since I didn't decide what kind of animal I'd like to see here on this camel ostrich, let's call it like that. So yes, currently there's not a single reference image. Maybe I'm not sure, but maybe I will use some later when I decide to change the head, and maybe I will look for something for detailing skin. I started learning 3D from YouTube, basically. I didn't learn 3D in college. Just upload YouTube and different tutorials and all that kind of stuff, but nothing. So basically I don't have any official education related to 3D. I have education related to art in general, but my art specialty is restoring of oil painting, if you know what I mean. So yes, not really about art, not really about 3D sculpting, stuff like that, but somehow it's still related to art. So yeah. And just a few days ago I received a reminder from Facebook, which was with one of my first ever keyshot renders. So I found that I started to learn ZBrush 4 years ago. I use different of my workflow. I use good old XSI, Maya, Substance, Painter, Marmoset. I started to learn Unreal basically for rendering purposes, because I want to shift my not really shift, but expand stuff I do with some environmental works. So I want to put my creatures, monsters, and all my beings, my creation into some real, not a real environment, but some environment. So I want to make like a whole set of different custom materials and build I don't know, city or some land where my creatures can exist, can live. This stage I'm just watching tons and tons of different tutorials to have like a general idea about all this Unreal things. When I understand this part that related to environment, I'll start building my own library of materials, assets, all that kind of things, to then transform them into some levels. Yeah, I hope one great day I'll make a game. Maybe not like my own game, but some other people. Yeah, but not yet. Yet the day hasn't come. Because my knowledge, my skills with environment construction are currently pretty low, so I need to learn a lot of different stuff. But I really want to learn all the things. Because this is completely different things where you put your creation with some gradient background, or even it doesn't matter, it could be like some photos, and completely different when you put your creation into the world that was built for this creation. Let's add something cobra-like. Sure, let's try. Since we don't have any limitation for how many different animals could live, we can mix everything. Because why not? Darlo, I don't know. I'm not checking this kind of stuff. I have like a workstation. Yeah, currently I develop some. I'd love to see them. How to make cheating? Hello, Alexander. Cheating? Alien bug life. It's I don't know how to make. I don't know. Just start and make it. That's my advice. Just make it. This animal is mix between bat, some insect, and camel and ostrich, and currently I've added some cobra neck. No, I'm not Russian, I'm Ukrainian, and I don't speak Russian here on this stream, only Ukrainian, so sorry. Yes. Well, you need to look at the references and just replicate it in 3D. It's the most logical thing if you want to do things related to real world. So just use real world references and replicate them in 3D. Here is just Google first just Google Sadan and you'll find all you need, like Twitter, ArtStation, Instagram. And about models, after I finish this guy, I want to make like critique, some sort of critique session for one stream. So I will let people know about that. As I said, I think that for this guy I need one more stream. And after that we can make some sort of critique session if you want, or you can just message me on, I don't know, Instagram. You can send me, or Facebook, ArtStation, it doesn't matter, frankly. Just PM me and we will talk about actual models. Not a big deal. because first of all, I'm not sure what I was supposed to do with Alpha Brush, and about subtool. Well, currently this one is just one subtool. Premade settings. Oh, from project to project, but usually there is nothing like custom in my documents. I just usually remove range, this thing, because I don't like when it's there. And from time to time I'm changing background color to something different. But again, nothing specific like for each project. So it comes like from project to project. Sometimes I use this color for background, sometimes I use another color for background, so nothing specific. The same goes with startup materials. Sometimes I do some settings while I'm working. For example, this current basic material was already changed a bit, so I could see more specularity. But that's it. I don't think it's a big thing. All this custom. Dark, shadow, light. I don't know. It's not something that you. Actually, if you are good. If you're good at making art, I mean drawing all that stuff, then probably you don't need to work on ZBrush. It could help you, but it's not something necessary. So if you know ZBrush and you know how to use it, then yeah, you can use it for blockout, but it's not something necessary. Basically, you can use a lot of different software. Patron, yes, I know, thank you. But I don't need it, because if it's separated from the main document, I can see it, like I can see what I need. And if there would be like transparent thing, it would not help me that much. I'm not recommending anything in terms of hardware, because I'm using this one small Wacom tablet, and I'm using it for years, and I'm still okay with that. So it's just a habit, you know. There's if you're good enough, you can work even with mouse, you know. So I don't think it's a matter of the size of your tablet or the actual trademark of your tablet. Just opinion, you know. Може я не буду на це питання відповідати? Ліплять те, що хочуть. Хочуть, то ліплять страшне. І взагалі-то далеко не всі. Набагато більше ліплять не страшне. Просто, ну, кому що хочеться, то й ліплять. Alexander, please, come on, don't ask me such questions. You hurt my feelings. For such a scallop, for this kind of scallop, I don't know. One day, I think it's pretty enough to do. Жартівник ти такий. Та камон, зайди на цей, на форум ZBrush, там набагато більше люди роблять всякого іншого, а не монстри. Це таке щось придумав. Так. Am I online? Or no? Guys, please let me know if I am online, because looks like I got lost connection on. Yes, I got lost connection. No, I'm not. It looks like I'm not on on Facebook, so please hold and wait a minute. I will Facebook is working, really? I don't see myself live on Facebook. So, no, I'm not there. I'm not online. Yeah, okay, so wait a minute. I will restart the stream. Okay, so I got back. Yeah, I got back. Okay, so who's here? Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, guys. Twitch, yes. YouTube, anyone? Anyone? Come on. Yes, okay. And finally Facebook. Facebook, anyone here? No, 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 no. Yes. there's someone watching. Okay. Facebook also here. Yep. So there was a question from SZ. Дядько, я дуже перепрошую, але ніяка модель не Dynamech. Ну яка Dynamech? Це що ж, не видно, що ретопологія. Який Dynamech? Ну камон. Це відповідь на друге питання, а на перше питання, чи у мене є ArtStation і лінк на ArtStation, будь ласочка, просто загугли. Та й знайдеш. Я розумію, що починаючи, але це лінь. Ну, камон. Просто тако взяти і в гуглі прописати Sadan Vec, то що так? Бачиш? Видиш? Супер просто. Головне не лінитись. Капець. То страшне. Так, а що додавати? Ну, типу... Це ж 2 кліка мишкою. 2 кліка правою... Не 2, 4. Береш 4. Спочатку виділяєш Sadan Vec, потім правою кнопкою шукати в гуглі, знаходиш зразу все, що тобі треба. 3,5 клік. Супер просто. Але тут ті люди. Та ясно, що тут таке. Вам все подаваю таку, так, ну ця рука не подобається. Не подобається. No. In Ukrainian. And I'm sorry for I'm not speaking only English, but you can see in description for the video that basically it's Ukrainian English stream, not only English stream. So I'm sorry, man, but you know, if there's a people from Ukraine who wants to hear Ukrainian answers, I will answer them in Ukraine, and you can't do anything with that. Yes, I'm listening to CZ. Уважно подивись, супер уважно подивись на мою UI-ку. Супер уважно подивись на мою UI-ку. Ти бачиш, скільки у мене Active Point на даному меші? Як ти думаєш, 8 мільйонів мені вистачає на те, щоб це робити? Чи не вистачає? Взагалі, Dynamech для деталізації це не хороша штука, тому що Dynamech він для того, щоб робити там перший, другий рівень деталізації, третій, четвертий, там якісь маленькі деталі і супер деталі, типу складочки і так далі. Він вже поганий, тому що він can we put them back without any measure? I didn't cut arms, I just hide other polygroups by hold Ctrl Shift and click on your polygroup, and you will isolate it from other polygroups. By doing this, you will hide that polygroup and the rest will appear. So there was I didn't cut anything. Holy moly, holy moly. Pretty simple. It's basically the same thing you're doing with the selection. Select rectangle, hide and polygroup, mask and polygroup, polygroup by normals, polygroup by everything else. So it's not necessary to mask and polygroup. CZ. З самого початку я обходжу такі речі, якби в принципі, в своїх стрімах, тому що в мене є сподівання, що люди розуміють, хоча б мінімально якось workflow, тому якби на початку відео насправді цього не було, тому що сьогодні вже другий стрім, коли я працюю над цією істотою. І на сьогодні воно вже було ремешнуто, насправді. Тобто я ремеш зробив ще минулого стріму. От. Насправді штука із Dynamesh'ем, тобто той рівень деталізації, який я маю зараз в моделі, я міг би це робити і в Dynamesh'і. Просто мені загалом, in general, мені комфортніше працювати, коли в мене є вже якась ремешнута топологія. Тобто я міг би це все робити далі в Dynamesh'і. Те, що я маю зараз. Вот. Але, просто це personal choice. Так що. All day long. It depends on my mood. But usually, yeah, I'm starting in the morning. If I'm working in ZBrush, or it doesn't matter if I'm just sculpting in clay, it's just all day working. I'm fine with that. Like from 10 in the morning until 11 or even more at night. So like 10, 11 hours. It depends on what I'm sculpting and if I like... Хто працює? Валентин, хто працює? Хай. Окей. door. I don't know, since I'm not sure when was the last time I was happy with a sculpture I worked on. So probably whole life. Just at some point I feel like I need to stop and like finish this and go into something else. For me, it's not about being happy with the model, it's more about okay, I can live with that, or no, it's a bad. I can't survive this. But actual happy, no, it's not about me. Being happy, not my thing. When making and creating winter. Oh, what do you mean? How I deal with Anatol? What do you mean? How I deal with anatomy? Like everyone else, I think. Could you specify your question? Yes, so what with them? What with the muscles? I still don't understand the question. Yeah, so please be more specific in your question, because you know, I'm not sure if I know what you want to know. The shoulder, what all the month, do you have any reference? No, I already told that I don't have any references for this model. I'm working like from my imagination. And talking about the muscles, I have like general, okay, not general, but I have some knowledge about animal and human anatomy, and I'm just adding some of that knowledge and transform it a bit so it fit this model. Nothing, I would say no magic, just basically it's the same, and other people who are like creature designers, all that stuff. Usually the base for the different creature is a base from existing animal, any existing animal, and then you're just like you're stretching and moving and adding something, removing something, that kind of things. It's some sort of imagination and understanding of how this or that should work. So yeah, you need to, if you take a look at some job positions for like creature designer or creature modeler, you're gonna see that they need you to know animal anatomy, because for this guy I'm not really like thinking a lot about he's going to move or stuff or things like that, but basically he can move, he can function. I think he really can function really well. Of course, to make him riggable, I need to put him in a real neutral pose. Like I need to rotate his limbs like that, and maybe move this part a bit, you know, so it's easier to make a rig. But yeah, he can easily function. Ready or no? It was a simulation and sculpting, both. I always care about UVs, Tudor, because I'm using PBR workflow for my renders, so unfortunately I can't work without UVs. So if you don't use PBR workflow for your renders, then you have, I guess, like two options: Keyshot or ZBrush. And even if I don't know, but basically if you have a highly detailed model, then stuff like Arnold, you also need to have some UVs, because you cannot put like 20 million model into Maya, so you need to have displacement map and lower count of polygons for your render. Yeah, so and I'm using for, I don't know, for about 2 years, I guess. My main renderer is Marmoset. Because it's the thing with my patient. Even key shot, it doesn't really matter for me that it could work much faster than other like Arnold renderers, but it's still slow, and you can't see the final image inside this software like right after you put the model and set up the light, that kind of thing. You can't see the final result, and in Marmoset on, I don't know, Unreal for example, you can see the final result of your work. So you just set up your shaders, set up your lighting, and you already see, and you just making basically you just making a screenshot, not like renders like in I don't know, in Keyshot with this noise cloud. So yeah, and that's my thing. I want to see like the final result right now. So if I finish this and I want to see finished result right now. So that's why I have to spend some time on UVs, on substance painters, some work to get all maps I need. Maybe, I don't know. I'm using simulation for cloth from time to time, especially for some like more complex stuff, or if I want to have like a lot of wrinkles in the to save some time, because you know Marvel's these days work does a great job with simulating cloth, and why not, you know. Why don't just oh, sorry. Okay guys, I need a 3 or 4 minutes break, so please wait for me. Boom. I'm here. Again. For hair, well, it depends, but I don't know, almost everybody is using Xgen in Maya. For like for some of my creation, I'm using basically ZBrush fiber meshes. But again, everything depends on what do you want. Holographic, it's a creature, some creature. Yeah, German Shepherd. That's for sure. Thank you, Peter. Well, you know, I don't have anyone specific as an inspiration, and I'm just trying to build my own, to raise my own voice among the other artists. The one tricky thing with inspiration that you're taking from other artists is that your work could look similar to someone else's work if you like inspired too much from someone, and I want to avoid that, because for me it's important to stay true to myself, and it's important to be myself as an artist. So Tudor, for now I just want to work a bit on the head. That's why I turned off symmetry, but there's a lot of areas where I would like to keep it, like for example this front arms and also the back legs, and this part it needs more details on that. And by the way, I want to